Yo, what up? My name is Don,
Sony here.
and we are the Soul Brothers. And today we're going to give you our performance review on the Nike Kyrie 2. So let's hop right in on
Okay.
the bottom, which is the traction, which is amazing on this. They really killed it with the traction. They're doing some real groundbreaking stuff here. They got, the outsole curvature with herringbone wrapping around up around the toe, and lateral and medial sides, and then you comes around the heel even a little bit too. Amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. You really don't have to wipe at all. Really, even if you play on a dusty court, and sticks to the floor like glue. They made the rubber really pretty thick, and
Yeah.
it's really soft. I think that's why it grips the floor really well, because these little lines right here just grip the floor. And also, if you're doing like cuts and stuff, if you do the crossover and then you have to push off this foot, right? So this part right here where the traction is grips to the floor, and I've never really felt it on any other shoe like this, because
Yeah.
this goes horizontally here, and it grips the floor, it bites the floor, and I can just push off and explode. So the traction on this was really amazing. And then
Crazy.
another really nice feature about this shoe is this pivot point right here. It's in the middle. A lot of basketball shoes a long time ago used to have the pivot point right where the ball of your foot is, right? But this one is in the middle, and I thought it would feel weird, but it actually feels really nice.
Yeah, it's huge and it's extremely noticeable. It really allows your foot to fully spin. Now, at certain times, it's kind of almost scary. If you go to stab for a cross or something, your foot can turn even a little bit because it will spin so easily off of this pivot. But it's not that bad. But when you want to start doing a spin, or even for post players, you do spins. You're in the post and you spin off a defender. You can just spin so fast, and
Yeah.
you really feel it. It's awesome. I've never felt it in any other basketball shoe
Spin like a
like
ballerina.
this. Yeah, with pirouettes out there.
Yeah.
So traction is a 10,
10.
hands down.
Way good.
Some of the best traction I've ever had.
Yeah.
So, and then from that, let's move up to the midsole, and we're
Which
going to take a
is-
big step backwards now.
Yeah. Okay, so what they use is a really dense brick-like Phylon midsole. I don't know why Kyrie likes this. It feels really hard. I don't like it at all. There's supposed to be a zoom unit in the heel, which you can't feel at all. But yeah, it's just not what I want to play in. If you play for like when I played in these shoes for like 2 hours, my feet would start to hurt. So
Yeah, he probably wants it this firm because he wants a lot of response. As soon as he wants to go, he says go, he wants to go.
Yep.
And the shoe does that for you. So if you want a lot of response and just a lot of court feel, you can really feel what your foot is doing. Then it's not too bad. It just is super stiff. And Kyrie was out for a while with knee tendonitis. Okay, and knee tendonitis is due to a lot of trauma within the knee and the tendons and all that. One of the biggest things you can do to save that is cushion.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It takes a lot of the impact out of the joints. Basketball is a really tough sport, and if you don't have a lot of impact protection, if you're playing a lot, you're gonna get injuries like that. So
yeah, and also the insole is just an ortholite insole, nothing really crazy or special.
yeah,
So yeah, the cushion, not too great. If you just want if you just want court feel, then this is the shoe for you.
yeah,
Okay, now let's move on to the upper or materials. So this shoe uses two kinds of material. So up in the front, they use a hyperfuse material, basically exactly the same as the Kyrie ones, and in the back right here is a composite mesh. So what do you think?
yeah. The materials are super hard when you first get them in. You know, you're gonna have to break them in. They remind me of Hyper Dunks, the Kyrie ones. It's just a real hard material. I don't love it. Then they also put extra glue on the toe, right? So now you have a steel toe. So if you do construction, also you can wear this. And then the ankle is this composite mesh, which is not that bad.
Yeah.
It's kind of soft but still a little firm.
Yeah, and it also has a Achilles heel pillow right here.
Yeah.
It feels really nice.
Yeah. So materials are so-so.
Yeah.
They're not horrible. They're not great. But, you know, you got to kind of cut corners at some point for the price point that they're selling the shoe.
Yep.
So fit and lockdown. What do you think?
The fit was actually really nice. Initially, we both had this problem is it would pinch your ankle right here and it would hurt. But for both of us, it broke in.
Yeah.
So you just have to play in it for a few days and it'll go away. It'll break in.
Yeah.
But yeah, the overall fit and lockdown was really nice. The laces locked you down really well. There's an internal TPU heel counter right here, which also locks you in, and then the overall fit, which is really nice, locks you in. So it all goes together, and the lockdown, fit, support, whatever, it's all good.
So to cap it all off, you have this mid-foot strap that covers the laces. It does a tiny bit to lock you down. The main thing it does is get in your fucking way when you're trying to do what you're trying to do. You're trying to lace up and this thing's flopping around.
Yeah, dude.
Another thing it will do is mangle your laces
show them, dude.
on the Velcro.
Like freaking A, dude.
I mean, mine hit it once and it was like just tore the lace up.
Destruction.
So, you know, it looks pretty cool, but it really doesn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, and also putting this strap on the medial side, when you're running, right, and you accidentally hit your other shoe like this, the strap comes off.
Yeah, because Sam is pigeon-toed and he runs like this.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess I just run like that or something. But yeah, it happened to me and it comes off sometimes. It's really annoying. I don't think the strap does anything really.
Yeah,
it's nothing special.
It looks kind of cool.
Yeah,
keeps you a little locked down, and it's fairly annoying.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's move on to durability. So I would think that this shoe is really durable. There's no scuffs or anything like that, and the materials are really stiff. It doesn't stretch at all, and the only problem would be if you play outdoors. The rubber is soft, so it would probably grind down the rubber really fast.
Yeah.
But other than that, the materials and everything, this is really good.
Yeah, pretty strong shoe, really well built. Yeah, it'll last.
Okay. Now let's move on to ventilation. Dawn doesn't really care about ventilation that much, right? Because your feet don't get hot.
Yeah.
But for me, I need ventilation, so this is very important to me. Because first of all, my feet stink.
Yeah.
Second of all, my feet get really hot. So there's really no airflow in this. So not only is it hot, but also it gets really moist in the shoe. So when I play for like an hour to 2 hours, there's a lot of moisture that builds up on my foot, right?
Which can cause blisters.
Yeah, which causes blisters, which I got a lot of. So just be careful about that. And if you care about ventilation, the ventilation sucks on these.
Right. All right, let's move on to aesthetics. I'm not too mad at the shoe. I think it's a pretty good looking shoe. It reminds me of like a different version of the Hyperdunk 2015.
Yeah.
Right. It's got kind of a similar midsole, some of the same materials. You know, I think it's a cool shoe. I think it's also really cool what they can do with this composite mesh. You see these graphics that they have, and they can just print really whatever on there. And there's some pretty dope colorways coming out. So, you know, I think it's a pretty dope shoe. They have nice little touches everywhere. You got a little synthetic leather on the tongue.
Yep.
With the Kyrie logo. Number 2 on the heel. Even the insole has a full graphic on it. So, you know, it's a cool shoe with nice little touches. Right?
Yep. Yeah, I think it looks really cool. Yep.
So
that's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
So let's go over to the afterthoughts. So this shoe also has a really nice heel to toe transition, one of the best I've felt. And also, what I didn't talk about is this right here. It kind of curves up, right? So when you're standing and then you want to go on your toes, this curve right here allows you to just go like this really easily.
Yeah.
So that's a really cool feature about the shoe. And also, just overall, this shoe is a really nice shoe. The only thing about it is the cushion that just was horrible for me.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do like playing this type of shoe because I want to be really fast. I want super fast response time, you know?
Yeah.
So I like playing this for a few times, you know?
Yeah.
But not like an everyday shoe.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, overall traction is crazy. The rest of the shoe is kind of decent. The fit is really good. Materials are so-so. Cushion is not good, really. But for certain players, I would definitely recommend this shoe. For a guard, smaller, especially like the 1-2 guard. You know, this is a dope shoe. A lot of court feel, very explosive. Fit is nice. Plus the price isn't too crazy for you high school kids, you know what I mean? Or for you broke motherfuckers out there. It's like 110.
125.
125. They stepped it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a dope shoe. Now, if you're a bigger guy, you want some impact protection, this isn't it.
Yeah.
It's not it. And if you want a real premium shoe, this isn't it either. But
yeah, overall, it's really nice. My favorite feature was this right here. This and then this and the traction. So
yeah, this pivot point though.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. I'm telling you. I'm just gonna keep buying these. Always have this on deck just for the pivot point. You know what I mean? That's dope. I want to see this in more shoes too.
Yeah. So would you recommend this shoe to our viewers?
Definitely recommend it to certain players, like I said.
All right. So that was our review of the Kyrie 2s. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want the reviews while we're reviewing this, we do post reviews of the shoes on Instagram and Twitter. So you can get it before the video actually releases on YouTube. So
you can get a review before you get your review.
Yep, basically.
You know what I
So
mean?
make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter. The links are in the description box below. And yeah.
And if you want to give us a review of our review, then put your review below our review.
Inception right there.
All right, you know what I mean?
Very confusing.
My name is Don.
And Sam Lee here.
We are the Soul Brothers. Later.
Peace.
Yo, what up, guys? It's Don.
Sam Lee here.
And we are the Soul Brothers. And today we're going to give you our performance review on the Nike Curry 2. What?
You said Nike Curry 2, bro.
Kyrie, same shit, man. Kyrie. Oh yeah, we gotta get the shoes too.
Okay, let's start over.
I was like, what the fuck are you laughing for? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yo, what up, guys? We are the Soul Brothers. My name is... Oops. Yo, what up, guys? My name is Don.
Sam Lee here.
And we are the Soul Brothers. It's just...
You good, bro?
That's it.
Alright.
Yo, what? Yeah.
Okay.